Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, thank you.
DA, thank you. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. We've got Hayward, Plumlee out there with P.J. Washington. Then it's Ball, and it's Rozier in at the two-guard spot. And for Chicago, Derozan out there with Williams, and it's Vucevic. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Ball in at the point. We have an awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
We are, Kevin. I mean, we've always had great guards, and they lead you through championships with their leadership and their play, along with the big guy. But what's happening right now, Kevin, the big man is playing like a guard. The skill level of these 7-footers to be able to shoot threes, dribble, pass. So it does seem like a guard-centric league right now because everybody can play that position.
Basket good.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
Now, here's Ball. Off target from three-point range. Vucevic against Hayward. The pass to Washington. Ball from long range. And the three ball is good. Ball's got 5 points so far.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
It's Vucevic, top of the key. Outside Derozan. Back to Vucevic. Right side Williams. Just 5 to shoot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. We've seen a quick start here for the Hornets. Greg, maybe not the tallest big in the league, but Washington's reach is the great equalizer.
Stands only 6'7", but that 7'2" wingspan, it allows him to play big, snatch rebounds in traffic, and make contested shots in the paint. I think the young fella's got a bright future.
The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
Not the guy you want to let catch fire. Hayward better be first on your mind.
Now Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Outside LaVine. On the wing, DeRozan. Lobs it up for LaVine. And the jam by LaVine.
You love the execution here. Well-timed pass. Zach LaVine showing off that 41-inch vertical.
Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Back to Ball. Passes it to Washington. Back to Ball. For three. It's not going to go for him. And the Bulls going the other way now. High post Vucevic. Outside Williams. Second shot opportunity, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, and a 7-footer that can play the entire court. Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility.
And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
Free throw drops for Vucevic. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Tony Bradley's checked in for Williams. Derek Jones comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Whitey's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Alex CaruSHOW in for Ball. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Bridges, he's checked in for Washington. Oubre comes in for Gordon Hayward. Jay's checked in for Terry Rozier. And Smith's subbed in for Ball.
And just as Kelly Oubre was coming into his own as an NBA starter, a meniscus tear in his right knee ended his season. Now, back in action. We'll see how quickly he can recover his explosive athleticism.
Now here's White. With the drive. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Kobe White with the impressive ball handling skills lets him drive it right in there.
Here's Smith. Oubre on the wing. From downtown, Vucevic with the rebound. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
And White kicks to Bradley. Back to White. Here's Caruso. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Hornets leading by 3. Smith with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Plumlee with a screen on Bradley. Here's Bridges. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Hornets lead by 3. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And recently, we chatted with Zach LaVine about the team, and he pointed out what he sees as an advantage.
We should have energy. We should be outplaying the other team, like I said, just competitive-wise. We don't have all the miles other teams have. We should have energy, young, hungry dudes that are ready to compete and show what they have.
Greg trying to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Oubre out there with ball. Then there's McDaniels. Then it's Bridges. And it's Washington in its center. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. With the stoppage last season, the Bulls still became center stage after the release of the documentary The Last Dance, which covered their 6 titles with Michael Jordan in 8 seasons. There was record viewership, including most NBA players tuning in. Dynasties like those never lose their luster. Kevin?
Well said, D.A. Thanks. Outside, Ball. Into the lane. And that one, good. Ball's got his 3rd bucket of the night. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
This is his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him.
And you watch Derozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
Vucevic checked in for Chicago. Ball comes in for White. Charlotte also making some changes. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Miles Bridges. And Terry Rozier subbed in for McDaniels.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Pass to Washington. Oubre outside. Off target from outside. For Chicago, they've drawn 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. LaVine deciding where to go with it. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul. break with the explosiveness you talked about with Derozan. It helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim. Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And he's able to get it back. Out to Hayward. Stolen by Ball. Down low. Rozier with the steal. And Jones sends it back. And he gets it back. And it goes down 2 points. Jay's got his first 2 points of the night. And Caruso's got the ball here for Chicago. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Vucevic finds Jones. No good on the three. Charlotte's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Right wing. Driving to the basket.
For Rozier to be effective, that's just what he has to do. Keep moving. Don't sit back and be passive.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Derozan passes to Vucevic. Back to Derozan. Pass to Caruso. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Derozan. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Derozan's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
We know he can score the basketball, especially in the mid-range area.
Rozier for three. Doesn't go that time. It's all tied in Chicago. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Zach, a hard-fought first half. What changes have to be made to get a little separation?
They're making tough shots. We're trying to stick to our concept, so we got to come back, make plays, make shots, and, just stay solid.
Always a challenge for a young team. Thanks for your...
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about the first half. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They're in better shape now than they were at one point when they trailed by 8. Just in terms of the second quarter, they were the better team, but there wasn't a big difference between them. Kenny, your thoughts on how the Bulls are playing?
Man, their fans know how to give their team a lift.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Nice game. Great performance so far by LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Williams is out there with Vucevic. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then it's Derozan. And it's Ball in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. There's the pass to Plumlee. Stolen by Ball. And here we go. Fast break. LaVine's got it. Takes a 3. Hayward grabs the board. Hornets shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Got that one up quick. Rozier's got the first bucket of the third here for the Hornets.
And this is why you gave Hayward big money, not just a score in this offense.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Outside Williams. 5 on the clock. For the 3. Hornets with the rebound. Outside, Ball. There's the triple. Hands it from downtown. Now it's a 6-point Hornets lead.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Vucevic finds Ball. And And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. But that was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire. But that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of them.
Yes.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you. McDaniels passes to Washington. Williams looking over the floor. Passes to Vucevic. Good. And a nice assist for Williams. Vucevic has got 5 points so far.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Ball from long range. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. On the wing, LaVine. For the lead. And the Bulls get it back. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Bulls. Alex CaruSHOW comes in for Williams. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Outside, Ball. No good again that time. Chicago's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Vucevic with it. Washington's on him. And Vucevic kicks to CaruSHOW.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
For Chicago, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. No good on the free throw. And some changes here for the Hornets. Jay's checked in for McDaniels. And Smith subbed in for Ball. He's off on the second. Charlotte trailing. Smith outside. And it's sent back by White.
And I love seeing White use that athleticism on defense. Great hustle to swat that shot.
And that one's good, CaruSHOW.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. They need this. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Outside, LaVine to the left wing. Vucevic the pass to White. Vucevic a screen on Oubre. Just 2 to shoot. Here's White. Great D that time from Oubre. And Smith launches it from deep. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's the Bulls. They storm through the end of the quarter on a 9-0 run. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Hornets, we've got Hayward. Rozier's out there with Ball. Then it's Plumlee. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. Ball against Ball. And it's Ball penetrating. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Outside, Ball. To the inside. The kick out to Williams. No good on the triple.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Ball, the pass to Plumlee. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Bradley. Outside Derozan. Shot on the wing, and that's off the glass and in. Derozan's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Bulls?
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot and also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Outside, Ball. Left side, Levine. They get the rebound. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
And he knocks down the first one. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And not doing very well at the line in this half. Percentage has dropped all the way down to below 60.
Here's Rozier. Cans the 12-footer.
A great sign of how confident Rozier is. He wants to be the leader, and you need your leader to come through with buckets like that.
Bradley dishes to Williams. Here's Levine.
I mean, both sides are really battling. Zach LaVine right in the middle of it, wanting to take charge.
Outside, Ball. Plumlee sets the pick for Ball. Kicks to McDaniels. Pass to Rozier. Shot clock at 6. From the high post. Rebound by the Bulls. Derozan's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Williams. And McDaniels with the block. Outside, Ball. Pass to Rozier. 1:16 left in the 4th quarter. And it's Rozier again missing. The Bulls leading by 4. Right side, Levine. And then Levine with the chip.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Vucevic.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. James Borrego had some words for his team over the break. He told them this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If you make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 5. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Here's Levine. Wow, hammering it in.
A lot of guys play above the rim. Levine plays above the square box on the backboard.
Throws it up high. Count it.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. And so they foul intentionally. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
And so Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. A rebound by Washington. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure. That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
If you're a point guard and you want the ball at the end of games, you have to knock down free throws. That's something Lonzo Ball is working on, in my opinion.
You know, I don't believe in the word choke, but to come away empty right there is brutal. This has been over. Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Absolutely. They're within striking distance, but they have to make pretty much every shot.
Now Ball. Ooh, offline.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
Ever so close. Needed that one to go down.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Demar, we know this team has offensive options, but it looks like there's great confidence defensively now.
Yeah, we have to. That's what we got to do. If we play defense, we know we can score the basketball whenever we want. We just got to get stopped.
Very impressive. Very.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.